Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Let's learn with Lizzie. Today we are diving into a fascinating blend of history, science and mystery. Discovering Tut, The Saga Continues by A.R.Williams. This isn't just a story from our textbook. It's an actual investigative journey into the life and death of Egypt's king Tutankhamun. We will break it down slide by slide, making sure you not only understand the chapter for your exams but also truly appreciate the wonders of this discovery. Let's dive into it. This chapter is like a bridge between the ancient world and the modern. Imagine more than 3,000 years ago, a young pharaoh dies mysteriously. Fast forward to today, and scientists are using modern technology to unlock his secrets. The author, A.R. Williams, takes us through this journey from the day Tut was buried to the moment his mummy was placed inside a CT scan machine in 2005. The main focus was to find out what really happened to him and whether science can finally solve this ancient mystery. It also raises important questions like should we disturb the dead for the sake of knowledge? And if we do, how far should we go? Let's now talk about the author A.R. Williams. She isn't a novelist, she is a journalist with National Geographic, which means every fact in this chapter is well researched and authentic. She is known for bringing history to life by mixing factual reporting with vivid storytelling. In this chapter, you will notice how she balances scientific explanation with descriptive language. So you can almost see and feel the golden treasures, the dark tomb, and the cold scanning machines. Now, before we understand the investigation, we need to know the man, or rather the boy behind the mask. Tutankhamun became pharaoh when he was just around 9 years old. That's like a child from class 4 or 5 suddenly becoming the ruler of a powerful empire. His reign lasted only 9 to 10 years, and then at about 19 years of age, he died. No one knew why or how. When his tomb was discovered in 1922 by Howard Carter, it was a treasure trove. Golden coffins, jewelry, statues, weapons, and even everyday items like clothes and toys. Why so many objects? Because ancient Egyptians believed in the afterlife and they buried their kings with everything they might need in the next world. Why Tut is so important? Tut isn't just famous because of the gold in his tomb. He is important because he represents Egypt's golden age. His tomb is one of the very few that was found almost intact, meaning robbers didn't loot it, and his sudden mysterious death makes him one of the most talked about figures in archaeology. Over the years, theories have ranged from murder to accident or even illness. Even new piece of investigations and evidences changes how historians see him. Let's quickly walk through the important events. In the year 1922, Howard Carter discovers the tomb, and in 1968, an X ray is taken revealing a possible skull fracture. In 1978, that remains are examined again. In the year 2005, a team led by Zahi Hawass performs a CT scan. Each of these moments added new layers to the story, but also brought new questions that we will be focusing in detail. In the year 2005, Tut's body was removed from his tomb for the first time in decades. The goal was to use a CT scan to get a clear picture of his bones and tissues. But when scientists saw the mummy up close, they were shocked. The body seemed burned. How? They later concluded that the resin used in embalming had caught fire inside the coffin due to a chemical reaction with oxygen. The scan revealed no evidence of murder, but did show a fracture in his leg, possibly from an accident before death. So, was it an injury? Was it an illness? The debate continues. The CT scan gave scientists over 1,700 detailed images like slices of Tut's body. This technology is powerful because it's non invasive. It can look inside without damaging the mummy. So, what were the findings found in the tomb? The missing breastbone and sternum, leg fracture just before death, charring of body tissue due to chemical reaction, the skull fracture seen in earlier x-rays now believed to be post-mortem damage, possibly from Howard Carter's handling during the excavation. This chapter isn't just about one boy king. It's about bigger ideas like science versus tradition, cultural sensitivity, mortality and legacy, human curiosity, and technology and history. Here are the key points you should know. Tutankhamun, the young king whose death remains a mystery, is a symbol of wealth and culture. Howard Carter, the archaeologist who found the tomb in 1922, meticulously excavated the site and the tomb. Next, we are having Zahi Hawass, the modern Egyptian official who led the 2005 CT scan project. He was the Secretary General of Egypt's Supreme Court of Antiquities. The scientific team, experts in radiology, anatomy, and archaeology, showing that solving history's mysteries often takes teamwork. A.R.Williams writes in a style called narrative nonfiction. She uses rich descriptions like the glint of gold, smooth shifts between past and present, a factual base with a storytelling touch. This is why the chapter feels less like a textbook and more like watching a documentary. For your exams, certain parts are worth rereading, like the description of Tut's gold coffin, the scene where the CT scan is performed, the findings about the burnt mummy, the reflective conclusion about Tut's eternal rest. Let's now know what are the possible short answer questions. Why was Tut's body taken out in 2005? What did the CT scan reveal? Why was Tut's death mysterious? Who discovered Tut's tomb and in which year? What is raisin charring? For long answers, the board may ask, what is the role of modern technology in uncovering historical mysteries and discovering Tut? The scientific versus traditional perspectives discussed with reference to the chapter. How does A.R.Williams maintain readers' interest in factual account? A simple timeline will help you remember dates and events and images of Tut's golden mask, the CT scan truck, and Howard Carter at the excavation site, which will make the story stick in your memory. My advice for exams would be that learn key dates and events in order, memorize the scientific terms, be clear about all the theories of Tut's death. For long answers, mix facts with analysis. Don't just narrate events. So, in the end, Tutankhamun remains both known and unknown. We know more about his body now than ever before, but the full truth of his death still escapes us. And perhaps that's what keeps his story alive. Remember, this chapter isn't just history, it's a lesson in how the past and present can meet in surprising ways. If you like this video, kindly hit the like and subscribe button. For more English related videos, I'll be soon uploading a detailed version of Discovering Tut The Saga Continues chapter in the upcoming video and add the link in the description box. Thank you very much.